back here with Muscle Asylum, and we're here at the International Protein booth, proudly sponsored by International Protein, so I had to make sure that we did make a visit here. We're here with one of our larger sponsored athletes, Brandon Ray, and the owner, or half owner of International Protein here, Christina. I'm going to have to actually give you the mic so they can hear you. Tell us a little about International Protein. We'll start with Christine. Tell us how it started and where it is now, because where it actually started and to where it's gotten to is a pretty awesome story.
Okay, well we started...
Hold the mic a little bit higher so I can get there.
It does work, it works.
It does actually work. That's too funny. Yeah, look, we started as a competitors brand in terms of we wanted to create something for competitors that was affordable and then actually did the job and tasted great. So you can spend a lot of time dieting and using the product. So I formulated it around the concepts, the nutritional concepts that I used myself. So obviously we had the blended protein with protein synergy. We had the extreme carbs, so you could mix and match, change your carb to protein ratios as you got more into your diet and all that kind of thing. So we started as a brand that was for competitors, and we wanted people who were like top level athletes to take it. We obviously started in Queensland, Australia. We got a lot of local support there, but where we are now, we're now in China, Hong Kong, Singapore, Malaysia, India, Brazil, Thailand, just about to go into Vietnam, USA, Canada, we kind of do direct. We're also trying to get our registration to go into Algeria and Morocco.
That's massive.
So
yeah,
so there's a lot of countries, and obviously the platform still is around high quality products for people who are more serious about their sport, and just someone who's a weekend warrior, but the products are suitable for everybody. So it crosses over where a person might be a professional athlete, but there's still all the amateur athletes, and there's still all the recreational athletes that are involved in the sport. So yeah, we did choose the name International Protein because we did have the dream one day that we would be international with the product. So it kind of always was something that we're aspiring to. But yeah, here we are 15, 18 years later, where it's actually become reality. So
awesome.
yeah.
And Brandon, you wait, I'm talking to you, bro.
Yeah, you got it.
Sorry, man. You picked up on the brand as a sponsored athlete before it actually went overseas. I think it was just starting to get into America when you hopped on board, and it's obviously grown a lot since you've been there. Why did you choose International Protein? Because there's probably plenty of other sponsors that you could have taken on at the time, and you specifically chose International.
Well, I can tell you, I've been fortunate to be with other companies, and they were all amazing. With International Protein, though, the quality of the product was so amazing. It's a quality that you can't get in the United States. And what you hear all the time is, because I coach a lot of athletes, a lot of pros, a lot of amateurs, and they say, I can't digest protein, I don't drink protein. Even people who are sponsored by companies say, I don't use that supplement because, I can't digest it well. But when I got my International Protein, I put my clients on it, they loved it. They were able to digest it. Everyone that I put on the product, they're able to use it. So the quality is that much better. And for me, if I'm gonna promote a company, if I'm gonna promote a supplement, it's something I have to stand by, and it's something that I use.
Yeah.
So it's not about me just getting money for a show and being on a poster, being in a magazine. It's actually stuff that I use, that I stand by, and that other people use, that I recommend it to,
Yeah.
So quality was what really stood out to me.
Awesome. Yeah, of course you go.
Brandon, I'm a big fan of your physique. Obviously, you're in the 212s. When's your next show?
Oh no, I'm actually in the open. I'm 230. I'm 230 on stage. So my next show, I'm thinking about July, August. It'll be like during the summer in the U.S. So I'll probably start prep once I get back to LA right after this.
This is actually off season.
I'm off season right now, so.
Yeah, I was going to tell you, look a bit,
Yeah, I know. I distended gut, and I just had a cheeseburger and some ice cream, some soft serve. But yeah, I kind of missed the stage, and we'll see. Been talking with my sponsors. That's the other great thing, is when you have a sponsor that's been on stage, that's been at the highest level. This is a true bodybuilding supplement company. So they give me advice, on nutrition outside of, just the protein, on whole foods and everything else. So with Christine, that was one of the reasons why I really wanted to get with the company. I learned so much because she's actually she has a degree in food science.
Yeah.
A lot of these companies, they may be started by other pro bodybuilders or other bodybuilders, which is great. You know, I admire professionals that get into some industry, but this is someone that's actually educated, went to university for this. So it's not bro science. This is actual science.
I remember watching you, Christina. It was your last show at the Olympia in the bodybuilding category. We obviously don't have women's bodybuilding. There's a new physique category kind of spark a little interest now, and maybe make you start thinking about a little bit of a comeback, because we just spoke to Lee Priest and he's about 102 and got all sorts of injuries, and he's still talking about a comeback. So what about yourself? Because I'm sure your calves are still there. You're always known for your calves. Have
another calf off.
Have another calf off. That makes me look disgusting.
Way too late, and now Christine.
Yeah. What do you think? We don't really need to use this, just so you know, but it's good product placement.
That's right. No. A lot of people obviously asking me that. No, I'm actually really enjoying training for fitness, improving my cardio fitness. The fact that I've kept a lot of size is, I think, just because I've trained for 30 years or more. Look, I really there's so much travel now involved with the product being overseas. So much going on with the business that I really now is the time in my life to put my focus there.
She's way too developed for women's physique. Still, it's way too developed, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's that thing that, I think what's happening with physique is great. The girls are getting bigger and all that kind of thing. But yeah, my days are done.
Wait a minute, how much did you weigh on stage?
160 pounds.
Okay, she's 160 pounds. My women's physique clients in the off season, they're 160 pounds. And then most of them are taller than her. So that kind of helps you put things in perspective.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Christine Enville on stage, make sure you Google some pics, because you'll be pretty freaked out about the condition that this lady used to get into. It's pretty freaky, definitely. Look, I don't keep up too much of your time. It's a very busy here. We want to say thank you. Good luck for your prep, starting your prep. Good luck for everything with International, and thank you for keeping me as a sponsored athlete for so long. I don't know why you do, but I love the fact that I'm still involved.
We're still selling products. So
thank you very much, guys. Enjoy the rest of your expo. Thank you. That was good. Thanks, brother.
Yeah, good.
That was good.